Good one. Okay, so he started playing. I don't. Yeah. Okay. Refresh it. There we go. All right, here we go. Bullet underway. We have the classic London system played by played by Magnus. See what we get here. Bishop d7, probably queen b3, maybe b takes c5, queen b1. Apparently not so good. Also, by the way, it's kind of cheeky of Magnus to be playing the London system against Nepo, because Nepo surely is having nightmares after he lost to Ding Loren in this. Yeah. I have to play the winner of the next match between Nihal Sarin and Maxime Vachier-Lagrave, and after that I play if I win that I play Magnus or Wesley So that's more or less what's going on. Yeah, it shows B back soon for me. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean by that, but anyway. All right. Yeah, I mean, it depends who wins, whether Maximus wins or whether Nihal wins. How's everyone this morning? I'm doing great. How about yourself? Hope you're having a fantastic day. So we're gonna play some Blitz, try to get the rating back up, because much like Magnus, my Blitz rating is deep in the toilet. So try to get the rating back up with some Blitz. We of course have the other match between Nihal Sarin and Maxime Vachier-Lagrave to cover. Magnus board again. Magnus knows he's won the match, and now it's a matter of just burning the clock. Who is on Jan's shirt? I don't know. It doesn't look like Putin though, which is already a step in the right direction. Do I have any preference? I would prefer Nihal, and the only reason I would prefer playing Nihal in the semis is because he's younger. I haven't played him as much. That's literally the only reason. Doesn't matter who I play, really. It's just I'd like to play someone different, kind of. And I played Maxime a bazillion times. This is already starting to look kind of bad for Nepo. There are problems on f7. Yeah, this is starting to go the wrong way. Yeah, it's all starting to go the wrong way for Nepo. Yeah, weak pawns, knight versus bishop. By the way, in Blitz and Bullet, if you get a knight versus bishop, the knight is always better than the bishop. Remember that. In Bullet, the knight is always better than the bishop because you have all the easy access moves. You need to remember that. No, I mean, Nepo's gonna lose this game. White's gonna start pushing P, or there's knight h4. Okay, goes h4, also good enough. h5, queen f5, e6, or queen g6, also good. It's also like some knight routes. Queen e8. Let's see the delayed reaction on cam of Nepo. Yeah. Okay, so Magnus wins. Yeah, now it's starting to get out of reach, and now it's going to start getting ugly, I think. Okay, next game underway, we have the Vienna opening from Nepo. Let me refresh so we get the sound. Wait, yeah, there we go. Already this is better for black. I've actually had this position. Blitz very bad. There's like rook e8 and f5. There's like f5, which is very problematic here. f5 I think is supposed to be bad. It goes b6, also decent. These weak pawns always a problem, and you have this nice scoped bishop. Yeah, Nepo was up by 1 at the beginning. Yeah, I know there was this guy Fabiano who was also up by 1 at the beginning against Hikaru Nakamura. Actually didn't Magnus lose the very first game just like I did? Nepo getting steamed here, by the way. Look at this activity, this rook, this bishop, and this queen, everything going after the white king. Yeah, King Charles not feeling so safe here. Bishop d6 and made him. Yeah, bishop d6 is just like GG almost. Yeah, can I put the score up? Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong scene. There you go. You can see the score by their names now. Sorry, I just have to toggle between two scenes, that's all. Any thoughts on how you schooled Fabi yesterday? I mean, it's just simple. We know Fabiano. I mean, he's all preparation. He wins a million games off preparation, and so my strategy was very simple. Don't play things that he can prepare for. Play openings like a6. Actually, it's not toggling. I just have to switch the scene, so I just have to click the scene right above the previous one. Magnus not happy, even though he's winning. Yeah, now Magnus is like, what is Nepo doing? Now Magnus is like, eh. But yeah, Fabiano's great at preparation, so the goal was just to get him out of preparation. When you play moves like e4, a6, Fabiano was already out of preparation, and it speaks to the strength of a6 as a first move. I mean, Saint George, great saint, one of the patron saints that we all are so familiar with from the old days, and what more needs to be said? Yeah, knight g4 only try, but yeah, I mean, this is just getting out of control. This is going to be really ugly. That's 2 in a row. I mean, I'm kind of joking on the one hand, but I'm also not joking, sort of, which is that, like, Fabi is such a well-prepared player, but if you get him outside his preparation base, he's still very strong, but he has to use more time. If Fabiano's intuition when he gets low on time is not as good as a lot of other players. Yeah, bishop f4, probably d5 here. e5, bishop g5 looks kind of ugly, yielding the square. Yeah, e5, I love this move from Magnus. Just, although maybe not. This is weak pawn. f6. Rook e1. Goes to h4. Okay, logical to play h5, but I think this is a free pawn. Bacchus praised my bullet, but the point that I'm making, this is the problem with the SE. There are two big issues. One is obviously the potential to run it down. But the other big issue, honestly, is that there's gonna be some big sacrifice here. I'm feeling a sack. But the other big problem is there's just so much disparity in bullet that, you know, if Magnus or I are not down going, there's probably h6 here. Queen f6, there's gonna be some sack. I mean, you got to go for it. It's begging to be played. But basically, what was I gonna say is that the disparity is so high that's the problem. Like, if Magnus and I are not down going into bullet, we're gonna win. We're just gonna win. That's the problem, and it leads to big blowouts because everybody has to overpress. Like, if Fabiano, for example, had a chance, or Nepo had a chance at bullet, it would be a very different match. Like, but it's just like when you know you're gonna lose in the bullet portion, you start to lose the energy and the drive as well. How is Nihal not on your level? Nihal is great, by the way. Nihal is great. I mean, he's a very, very good player. Yeah, best players winning is a problem. No, but it's just like for the viewer, like already here, like the match should be over, right? Like, we know Magnus is gonna win here. He's up 7. It's over, but they have to play it out. Yeah. Just no shot. I mean, just no shot, bucko, as we say. MVL beat Magnus, that is true, but MVL had a lead and he barely held on to it going into that. This Magnus was a scary opponent even for Hikaru. I beat Magnus last year. Why would I be scared of Magnus? That's actually the single biggest mistake that I unfortunately didn't learn until I didn't care anymore. I mean, jokes aside, until I learned to not care, this was always a problem. It was like, and many people deal with this issue in general, which is pull up the next game. Many people deal with this issue in general, which is that when you play a tournament, you play against, you're always worried about facing Magnus because you know he's the best player in the world, and you always, like, you get worried, you get nervous. There are all these bad emotions that you have. There's this lack of positivity, and when that happens, it's just very hard to play against him. Yeah. No, I'm not trolling. Like, when I say it, like, I know one of the reasons, I mean, besides the fact that Magnus just plays great moves, which obviously does not help matters, it's one of the biggest problems is that you just assume that Magnus is like a god and you can't beat him. And when you go into a game with that approach, you're going to lose. When you go into a match or a game with that approach that he's just going to win, like, or that he's better than you, you're going to lose. You're just going to lose. It's just that simple. How do they solve in the future? By literally not caring, which is why you should go and buy my book when I start writing it soon. Anyway, we have bishop g1, queen b4 played here. G3, probably bishop g2 next move. Do I support Mac? Do I expect Maxime to beat Nihal easily, or will it be close? I think it's gonna be a pretty close match. Yeah. No, I'm probably gonna start writing a book pretty soon, actually, like a real book, not like it's something about like cheesy ways to get better as a beginner, but a real book about like the psychology, the story, a lot of stuff. Yeah. Will a book have investment tips? My investment tip, this is not a financial advice, to be clear, is buy an index fund and just make sure you dollar cost average over the years. That's all I would say. Okay. Queen g6 takes. Bishop c2 and trade. Do I think my play yesterday would be enough against Magnus? My play yesterday against Magnus today would be good enough. I would say that. But I don't expect, but the thing is, Magnus, if he's playing me, is going to be far more serious. He's going to move a lot faster. Both of us are going to take the match a lot differently. That's the bottom line. If bishop f6, I think there's some bishop b6, which is why Magnus is saying bishop b6. Oh, will I play A3, B3, C3, D3, F3, knight H3? I think if I did that against Magnus, I'd get my ass whooped. Pardon my French for a second, because I know we're generally family friendly, but I'm pretty sure that if I did that, I would get absolutely just steamrolled. Okay, like I'm just gonna be honest. I think Magnus is a little bit too good for that. Oh, Magnus tricked Nepo. It's a draw. Okay, I don't think there's a break in the bullet. I think they play straight through. Thank you to M-Glass for the sub. Thank you so much to M-Glass. Appreciate it. Thank you so much to M-Glass. Okay, more Londonish from Magnus. I assume this is just to like really rub it in Nepo's face here, because Nepo, of course, lost the world championship thanks to the London system. Already a great position for Magnus. Rook C1, Queen B3. Nepo trying to get aggressive here in castle queenside, I guess. I mean, you don't castle queenside, what are you doing? So he does it, but I think he's gonna get crushed on the C file here. If I write a book, will it be a chess book or biography? It'll be a mix. It won't be a chess book where you're not going to see a book where I write about like my 60 greatest games or something like that. You won't see that from me ever. Takes knight 6, knight f3, knight d4, takes probably balanced here. Toggle hide. Oh, I can hide. Okay, hide completed games. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Magnus trying to ice skater Jan here, like some queen d7, queen d8. Yeah, that's because you don't have 60 good games. No, it's because I don't want to write a book that's tailored to a chess specific audience. That's why. There's so much more to chess than just the pure games. You know, Misfit plays for the sub. Wasn't Rookie? Rook G8 was winning. Come on, Jan. Do I have a jet? Of course I don't have a jet, you guys. Of course I don't have a jet. Do I look like I'm worth $50 million? Let's see what Magnus does here. Oh, is there queen? There's probably queen d8, rook f8, some kind of weird checkmate here, right? Is there a lag here or what? No, he goes b4. Okay. Yes, I do look like that. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally wearing Hawaiian shirts, you guys. If I was worth $50 million, when I have like, I'd probably have like a $500 like chainmail something or rather or whatever from like Lord of the Rings. Ninja has a jet. You should get one. Ninja's worth a lot of money. I'm not. I didn't get that 30 million mixer deal like he did. So yeah. Also, a jet would never make sense. Stream volume's too low. It's on your end. No one's been complaining about it at all. But no, but I mean, for me, it would never make sense because all my travel is outside the US. If you're traveling within the US, I think there's some argument that it could be worth it. But like at the end of the day, like if you're traveling internationally, there's no point even having a jet. Literally, I'm a queen e1. Yeah. So okay, next game. Let's keep going. No, because like unless if you're traveling domestic, it might make sense, but if you're traveling international, it makes no sense at all. It makes no sense whatsoever because like it's just ridiculous. So of course, you know what, if I actually had 50 million, I'd probably run around naked like acting all ridiculous. Like I saw some ridiculous thing on Twitter about like Jack Dorsey. He's literally like in his underwear, he's like acting like some caveman or something. I saw some ridiculous thing on Twitter last night. Yeah, it's like ridiculous. There's some Jack Dorsey thing. Maybe it wasn't actually him, but I saw something ridiculous on Twitter last night. Yeah, he was slapping his nuts. Exactly. Yeah, well, pardon my English, but yeah, like I'm not joking. He was like, I saw it, I'm like, really? Is that what like being rich does to you? It makes you like it just messes like you stop having a brain. Yeah. No, I'm not joking. I'm serious. Like I saw it on Twitter. I was like, or on X or whatever they call it now. I was like, wow, like really? Like I'd rather have $0 than have like $1 billion and lose my mind. So let's see. We get c4, knight a4. Good move from Magnus. Trying to go knight c6, knight d4, maybe knight c5. Yeah, probably knight e3 back. Apparently c5, probably c5 b6, and you have to deal with the weak pawns here. I mean, I don't consider myself rich. I didn't say that I don't, but I don't act like it. Oh, anyway. Okay, b6. Magnus has multiple paths to get to a5 or d6 here. He goes to b7, so he has 2 paths to hit the pawn on c4. Maybe knight e3, although knight e3 is bishop h6 maybe. This Hawaiian shirt, I believe, cost me, I think it was $49.99. It was $49.99. I bought it at at the Hilo Hattie store, I believe, in Honolulu. So, or maybe I bought it at maybe I bought it in Kauai, actually. Maybe it was Kauai. Yeah, it was $49.99. The most I spent on suit on clothes is on a suit. I think I bought a suit for maybe like my most expensive suit I think was like $500 maybe, which also I think these days 500 is pretty cheap actually for a suit. Yeah, because back in the old days when I played chess professionally and I didn't really have a lot of money, I would go on eBay and order my suits and then get some of them tailored. Like, I think the guy still does it. Let me see if I can find him. Does he still exist? There was a guy, I'd buy the suits off of like eBay. Yeah, the guy was called the Wizard of Oz. Let me see if I can find him. It was it was like AHHS. Yeah, suits. He still exists. Yeah, he still exists and has suits. Yeah, he still exists. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, yeah. So anyway, you guys, yeah. It looks like he has a website now. I don't think he does it off eBay, but yeah, that's also why, like, I don't. What? Wasn't that a free night? What? Wasn't that a free night? Wait. That was a free night that he could have captured, but whatever. Okay. I will cover MVL versus Nihal. Yeah, I could buy a 5K suit. Why would I buy a $5,000 suit when I could just invest that money and get like a solid 10% in dividends every year? Why would I do that? No good reason for that at all. Okay, here we go. Next game. Yeah, Nepo of course is getting blown away here. Yeah. Nepo's starting to think what he's going to tweet here. Yeah, probably. I'll cover the other match. We're probably going to play some blitz soon. I'm going to go from there. Yeah. No, you guys, I'm sorry. It's like I see Warren Buffett driving his same Lexus for the last 20 years. He lives in the same house he bought 50 years ago. I mean, if Warren can do it, why can't I? Where are you getting 10%? Well, I mean, it's like what's I always get qualified, unqualified wrong, but there are a couple of the BDC business development companies that have great yields, and if you buy them at the right price points, like I have over the last like couple of years, like you're getting your oh my god. Look at that look at that reaction from Magnus. That's like the best thing ever. Oh my god, that's hilarious. And I love how Nepo is not laughing at all. Nepo is not laughing. I like how Nepo is not laughing. Don't you love it? Nepo's like he's not even laughing. He's not pissed off by the whole match that he's not even laughing about it. That's pretty funny. Do I own Berkshire shares? No, I don't. I mean, on and off I've owned B shares, but no. Yeah, bishop a4. Let's see what Nepo is going to do here. Rook d7, trying to go for the classic mate on d1. Rook c1, probably c4 here. My biggest holdings are in ETFs and in retirement accounts, but I have a lot in the BDCs, like main, NMFC, PFLT, those three specifically. Let's see what we get. We get King G3 here. If Knight C4, Rook C5, Knight E3 blocks up a pawn here. But Knight C4 you can also trade and go Rook B8. So Rook C5, maybe Rook B5 and C5 here. Maybe we'll see what we get. There's also Rook C7, Rook A7 here. Rook A7. Isn't Magnus in trouble here? There's like some C5 Knight B7 trick. I think Magnus missed that it was check on C4. Probably Knight B7 check maybe. Goes Rook A6, King C7, check King D6 back, and then how do you progress? King C8 maybe is a move here actually, because then Knight C4. I published our game of the speedrun, got 1.4k views on YouTube. That's awesome. That's great. Well, I react to the interview. Sure, I'll watch the interview. Absolutely. Only by watching other players can one see how good Hikaru is. I mean, I'm very good at blitz. My pure abilities are very good, like jokes aside. Ooh, risky. The Black King's getting in here. Is this actually a draw? King D2. Is this actually a draw? I would have traded and gone King C2, but I guess here it takes. Yeah, now you just take and go G4, fix the pawns, and it's just a draw. Yeah. Okay, we got a draw. Next game coming up. This is losing by 4. It's this Fred opening, but we'll see if Magnus knows the line. It's 92, I believe, is the win. Is it 92? I think 92 is supposed to be the winning. 92 Knight F4 is supposed to be a forced win for white, and of course Magnus knows it, obviously. Yeah, this is a known line. This I believe Queen H4 is. I thought Queen H4 is right, and actually look at the eval. It's because yeah, there's Rook G7 here, or Rook H7. Yeah, I think Queen H4 and Knight F4 is supposed to be. Yeah, do you see Magnus? He went like this, like, what am I doing? Why did I go Queen G5? Yeah, I believe with Queen H4 it's supposed to be winning. I don't remember why exactly, but it is. Yeah. King F8 and oh, there's Queen H7, which just wins. Let's see if Nepo plays Queen H7. Yeah, he does. Yeah. Yep, and it's over. It's back to 8, you guys. Nepo's gonna win 8 games in the next 6 minutes. You heard it here first. He's gonna make an epic comeback. It's gonna be an epic comeback, an all-time comeback, right? Yeah. No, I mean the thing is at this point Magnus doesn't care. That's the problem. It's like he just doesn't care. I mean he just doesn't care. It's that simple. Oh, switch the scene. Sorry, there we go. Yeah. So, all right, let's see. What do we have? 92, bishop d6, knight g3 takes, knight f5. Yeah, knight d6, knight e5 is bad. So, no, Magnus is going to win this one because D's knights, queen g5, h5, all this pressure in the center of the board. Very, very good position. You're laughing. Nepo's about to make a comeback, and you're laughing. He's not making a comeback. Knight f5. There's no mate. Oh, the king just hot. Oh, there's no mate. There's just no mate for Nepo. Yeah. Sigma king walk. Yeah, just walk with your king. And it's 1-0. It's 1-0. Or no, it's 1-1. But Nepo's down to 20 seconds. Yeah, this is just over. I'll gift 100 subs if Nepo come back and win this match. You should gift like 10,000 subs. There's no chance of him coming back. I think you can take and go king well, that's only a draw actually. It's hilarious. Queen b6 is the winning move. There's no way you play queen b6. Probably takes and king g5 and we get a draw. I'll gift it jet if Nepo comes back. Yeah, exactly. King e7 also maybe. King e7 or knight d4. One of these two. I mean, queen b6 is so hard to play here with takes and d4. I mean, it is the winning move. Oh my god. Wow. Jeez. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting stuff. Yeah, now you just lose. Just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Or wait, what? Wait, what? Is that it? Wait, what? Where's the next game? Wait, what? Wait, let me refresh what just happened. Where's the next game? Oh, did Nepo just withdraw? Oh, did Nepo just resign? Oh, the game's gone. I can't find the game suddenly. What the heck? Did Nepo just give up? Oh, Nepo just gave up in the match? No, Nepo just gave up, right? Yeah, Nepo gave up. So we'll watch the post-game interview. Let me stop. Let me keep the music going. Let me change the scene. Yeah. We'll watch a post-game interview. So let me pull this up here. We'll watch it for sure. Where is it? I have it somewhere in my scenes. I've got too many scenes. Or no, they're playing again? Wait. No, they're playing again. Wait, what? Oh no, they're playing again. I thought they were done. They're not done. Okay, never mind. Let's pull this back then. I thought they were done for some reason. I guess they aren't. Where was I was sure they were done, but I guess they aren't. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why. I thought they were done, but I guess they aren't. Yes, there are a lot of people said it's not good sportsmanship to milk the clock. What do you think about that? First of all, these are competitive matches. There's a lot of prize money on the line, and you're going to do whatever you can to give yourself the best chance to win the match. That's all. So that's really my general take. Like, people can be mad about it. I totally get it as a viewer that you want to see more games, but the fact is, I as a player have to do what I can to win the match. I'm going to give myself the best opportunity. Like, even if I think I'm 90% to I saw someone in Twitch, by the way, said Speed Chess Championship is just Magnus versus Hikaru with extra steps. Oh, has said the prize money is reduced if you resign the match. Okay. But yeah, so the bottom line is it's like if I play Fabiano, let's assume I think I'm 90% to win. If I'm up by 2 games going to bullet, I think I'm 90% or I'm safe. Why would I not try to get it up to 95 or 97% where it's like more of a guarantee? Why would I not do that? I get the viewer can hate it all they want, but the fact is it's split by percentage, so I guess theoretically you're right, but at the end of the day, most of the money is in winning the match. Yeah, like also people don't realize it is a sign of respect. So I'm basically saying that Fabi has a chance to come back and beat me. Like, I'm trying to minimize the risk because I don't want to give him more chances, and that's also the other part that people don't seem to get at the end of the day. Yeah, knight h5 and mates are a lurkin. Should be a win. Knight f4, maybe check a knight of, maybe check a knight of. I don't actually see the maybe queen f6. No, queen f6, queen c4 is mate. Yeah, Magnus finds it correctly. And you're right, people do act knight g7 is just winning. No, knight g7, bishop d7. There must maybe knight f5 and queen h8, and then you cut him on the e file. I wish Naroditsky played this. I feel he would do good. No, Daniel would get absolutely steamrolled in this event because there's increment. And Magnus wins, and we'll have one more game, I guess. One last one for the road. B3 played by Nepo here. No, I mean Daniel would struggle because there's increment. If they played without increment, he would be a beast. But with increment, I think he's a big dog. Yeah, thousands of dollars. Let's not try to win. I know exactly. Yeah. No, I'm gonna do everything to give myself the best chance to win. Also, as far as like the whole notion of running down the clock, like if I had not done that against Magnus last year, I'm not sure if I would have won the match, and that specifically helped me win the match. Yeah. Yeah, I mean seriously, last year against Magnus I won by 1 point. Now at the end of the day, it looked like when I was doing that, like it wasn't gonna matter, but it did matter a lot. It did. It really mattered a lot. No, I mean people don't realize that at the end of the day, like it's a serious competition. You're in it to win it. So if I can reduce the chances of me like messing up and not winning, of course, like I'm obviously going to. Do we have Master Chef later? Probably. We'll see. I'll be happy if I play a good match against Magnus. I mean, win or lose, as long as it's a good match and I feel like I've played well, I'll be happy. That's the bottom line. Like it's not about winning specifically. It's about like I want to play a good match. If I play a good match, that's really the goal. I think Magnus feels much the same way. It's like as long as you play well, if your opponent's better than you, so be it. Either way. But you know, if it's like a situation where you don't feel like you played your best, that's always the worst. I mean, if Magnus plays like he did today, I think if I play my best, I'll beat him. But the problem is Magnus playing today knows he doesn't have to be at his absolute best. That's the difference too. So it always varies. Like that's the thing. Like if Magnus was playing against me today, he would have been much more focused. Probably wouldn't have his hair messed up. Like probably would have woken up an hour before the match. Like there are a lot of little things that Magnus probably would have done differently if he was playing against me. Whereas against Nepo, the margin of error is much higher. I think that's what I feel like. H4, Rook H. No, but actually H4 takes Rook H1. You have Rook H7 still. Very annoying. Maybe you can get cheeky with B6 H4 and some Rook H1 maybe. And peasant just takes. What? Okay, I mean it doesn't matter. He's hoping for Rook B2 Rook A2, which loses to E3, but Magnus goes Rook A5. You've got Rook H6 Rook H6 A5 GG, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Rook A2 probably good enough as well. Yeah, E4 nice, and Rook E2. Oh, check, even better. Nice stuff from Magnus. Yeah, Magnus wins, and that's all she wrote. He wins by a score of 20.5 to 9.5, and I believe that is all she wrote. So let me put this up here and we will watch the interview. I definitely want to watch the interview, so let me change the scene. There we go. So I think they're going to take a break because they always take a break before they do this. So they'll probably take a break. So I'm going to go use the restroom because I just drank too much coffee. So give me 1 second. And we will listen to the interview in a second. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Finally, do we have an interview? Here we go.
And welcome back everyone to the Speed Chess Championship presented by Coinbase. Unfortunately, we lost Robert due to some technical issues, but we are joined by a very special guest. What? Magnus, you just beat Jan in a very convincing manner. How do you feel about the match?
What is this music? Chess.com, turn off the music.
Yeah,
this is not me, this is chess.com. Fix your production, dude.
From the first moment.
Oh my god.
I didn't actually know that I was gonna play today. I was in the middle of a 21 course meal yesterday, and then
should I turn it up? Is volume good, or should I turn it up?
Evening, and then I found out that I'm gonna play the match, and to be honest, I was still feeling so sluggish. So
it's good. Okay.
Yeah. I think like against Vidit I played okay.
He must have gone to one of those like haute cuisine restaurants in Norway.
It's not only about the moves. I did miss a lot of tactics, but you wouldn't believe the things that I actually missed that didn't show up on the board. So yeah, it was
no, he went to one of those like fancy schmancy like high-end restaurants
of chess.
Yeah.
Felt like Jan really never got going after he lost that fourth game, which was pretty unnecessary. And
King's Gambit game, of course. Yeah, Magnus literally saying what I just said, by the way.
Close, but I never.
Magnus saying exactly what I said. It's the King's Gambit was game 4.
but
Yep.
it never felt like I was playing well either. So it was just a race to the finish line, and yeah, eventually we got there.
Yeah, that fourth game felt critical indeed, that Jan also could have won. But overall, you did impress us with your chess. And Magnus, how do you feel about facing
Jan
Wesley
could
So in
not
the
have won game
semifinals?
4. Benjamin's like making stuff up. He doesn't know which game Magnus is talking about.
yeah,
he made that up. He's like, yeah. I mean,
yeah, one
he's
of
like,
the most
yeah, Jan could have won that
matches
game too.
Of
I love
all
how
time
Magnus didn't
against,
react, by the way.
I was following most of that. He's generally, very strong, but also he's a bit like Jan, that he plays well, and then he's really tilty sometimes. So that's, I think, what he needs to sort of avoid to make the
I'm just making sure I'm not crazy with the games.
the match close. And for me, I just have to prepare better to be better physically, because now, like, I'm relatively rested, but like my brain is fried. So if I'm in good shape, then he's gonna have to play at his very best to
They're talking about Wesley, right?
make it exciting.
Yeah, no, we definitely look forward to that match, and yeah, it would be awesome if you can play even better there. And Magnus, who do you wish to face in the finals if you qualify?
To paraphrase what Grishuk said in an interview a few years ago, it doesn't matter whom I wish to play, because it's most probably going to be Hikaru. So for me, it's all about performing a bit better in the next match, and then I'm assuming that he'll be there if I get there.
There isn't really good answers.
Awesome
Same thing. I would say the same thing
All right,
too.
Magnus, we're gonna let you go. We're gonna let you rest. Enjoy your rest of your evening, because we have to get ready for our next match. But we thank you for joining.
Yeah, thank you. That's going to be awesome. Very evenly matched, I think.
By the way, I love it. By the way, because you know, he's saying, like, I would say the same thing too. Like, I would say the exact same thing. Like, I could say, like, maybe I could say, sure, like, in some world, if I make it through, I want to play Wesley because it gives me better chances to win. But just because you want something to happen, generally you know who it's going to be. Now, it's not to say that I will win. Same thing goes for Magnus. We obviously have we both have to win our semifinal matches to get there. But nonetheless, I mean, at the end of the day, we are the big favorites overall. So, all right, let's get back to some chess. I actually do want to play some chess while we're waiting for the next match to begin. So let me put some music back on.